I usually have an answer to the question, but this time I'm gonna be quiet. Quiet this time. Ain't nothing like the feeling of uncertainty to hearing this.
What is going on YouTube? xSerena here, back again with yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. I'm going to be giving a review on Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's World of Duel Links, getting on what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's and Duel Links. Finally, we're getting Rush Duels and Duel Links, and I have a lot to say about it. So I think before we even start this video, just make sure to leave a like and all that stuff, because I'm planning to do more Rush. Let me know if you want to see more Rush Duel content, because I'm definitely planning to do it. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel is finally, or Sevens is finally in Duel Links. I think I just said that. And currently, as I record this video, Mimi's event is going on. But basically, to start off the world, start off with 4 characters: Yuga, Luke, Gakto, and Roman. Currently, I have Yuga and Roman max leveled, and which we will talk about that, by the way. So let's get into what I don't like about it. So going into the shop, there's currently that's not the shop, that's the PvP area. But going into the shop in the new Seven's new road box, which I think is a weird name. I feel like New Road of Sevens probably would have been a better fitting name. To have a good deck on here, you literally need to go like 3 times in a row, which I think I don't like at all. You literally need like 3 of everything. Oh, you want to play spellcasters? You need 3 of that. You want to play dragon casters or just dragons in general? You need 3 of that. Oh, you want to have like any deck? You need 3 of that, which I generally don't like at all. I feel like main boxes are the main things in Duel Links I don't like, simply because main boxes, you always get shafted. Though they decided to make these 140 instead of, I think, 180, which I think is a really good decision. But overall, I think this box is okay. About the UR thing, with the new world launch, they gave you a free random UR from the box, so you have a potential of getting any of these, which, don't get me wrong, I think is good and cool. But let's say if you want Dragios for your dragon deck, if you don't pull it, then you have to go through this box 3 times. Thankfully, I'm probably only gonna go through this box 1 more time, because I pulled Seven's Road Magician for my free UR. So yeah, overall, I don't like that thing, but it's cool that you do get a free UR. Let's say if you pull this, you don't want that. Yeah. But look at the box, it's decent until you realize one thing. There's only 1 playable trap in the entire format right now. There is another trap somewhere here. I think it's this one, and that's another one you get from the structure deck. This one is good for psychics. It's actually pretty good, actually, for psychics. But other than that, it's just eh. This one sucks. This one sucks as well. So, only 1 playable trap, but even then, it's just not that great because of, I think, spellcasters. I think spellcasters is the only thing. Sorry if I'm a bit if I don't know some of the stuff on here, because I don't know the format too well, but I do know at least well enough to even talk about it. So yeah, I hate that there's 1 playable trap. So like 90% of the decks in here are just 90% monsters. This is like the only trap you'll see in the deck, unless it's psychic, obviously. So the meta, it feels like the meta just evolves to, you beat down my monster, I beat down yours, we go until we have 0 life points, until one of us has 0 life points remaining, or the amount of cards left to draw. So yeah, I really don't like that at all. Some other things that I can talk about is the level cap. Instead of the level cap originally being 30, like, let me pull up for some of the other worlds, like let me pull up Vrains, for example, or any of the other worlds that go to like 30 or 35. Yeah, this one goes to 35, but instead of that, for Sevens, you only go up to 20. Hopefully they will obviously increase the level cap later on down the line, but in my opinion, I feel like this is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because literally, if you just play a character for like an entire day, you can max level it. I literally max leveled Yuga day 1 of Seven's World launch. But the bad thing about it is gem reduction. I think about these, you get about I might be off with the numbers. You might get about 300 gems from just max leveling these characters. So it's about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So if you max out all these, you get about 1500. I think 1500. If I'm correct. Wrong with the math. I'm very bad at math. Do not get mad at me at this. But yeah, I don't like the fact that it only goes up to level 20. The level up rewards are okay. It's literally their drop cards, which I think is nice because I'm probably the only one that does this, but I hate grinding character drops. I tried grinding character drops when Vrain's World dropped with Soul Burner, and it took me so long. I literally ran out of red keys, and I didn't get what I wanted. Some other things to talk about are these skills. Now with these there's also a rush icon, and yeah, there's also a new thing called archive skills. We pull those up right here. Also, another thing I will talk about after this, yes, these skills. Basically, every character can use them. It's like every character from Seven's World can use them, and eventually go rush when we do get it. So yeah, the skills I think are good. I think aren't terrible at all. One of the things I do like about these skills, there's no like entire paragraph. There's like let's say like bonds illuminate the future. Now I'm not trying to say that, oh man, I'm not good at reading or whatever, but I do like the fact that skills are a lot more simpler to understand. Because first they formatted it like rush duel cards with the requirement and the effect. And next, second of all, the skills don't play your deck for you. Like, for example, Cough Cough, Raging Pendulum, for example. And then another new thing introduced in the level up rewards is these skill tickets. You can use skill tickets for rush duel characters, which I think is amazing. Hopefully for the other characters for speed duel, we'll have let's say we'll have, instead of the crappy URSR tickets, we can have skill tickets. Like, you can use them for other characters too. I think that would be a really cool addition, because that means you wouldn't have to grind out for skill tickets. Some other things that they did for the world was, you got a free copy of the Lightning Ghoul Condor structure deck. It's got a free 10 of 7's New Road and World of Barian. Why World of Barian, I don't know, but yeah. I'll go over the structure deck. So, Lightning Ghoul Condor, you get a new skill with it. And I think this structure deck isn't bad. I messed around with it day one of 7's World release. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Not the worst, but definitely not the best, but not the worst either. Torna is a really good limit 3 card. And yeah, oops, I've clicked the wrong button, but what I feel like to improve the new world are obviously some banless hits. The current best decks of the format are Spellcasters and Dragoncasters, or that's what it says on DLM. So, at the time of recording this. So, I feel like they should have did a bit more, because Dragoncasters are a very irritating deck to go up against. It's like basically they mill a bunch. I think it's like they mill a bunch, do a bunch of crap, and then OTK practically, because in here life points are 6k. You have 6k life points and 30 to 40 card decks, which I think is fine. I think it's fine for that, because games are not too long and not too short unless you brick, then your opponent has the best hand and OTKs you. I feel like next ban list, limiting 7th row Magician to 3 would be a perfect option. And yeah, now it's time to look at the archive skills, and then I'm gonna play a game just so I can demonstrate how Rush Duels works. So here's the 30 to 40 card decks. Yeah, this is basically just average of what you'd probably play. I'm still working on this deck a bit. I want to get a third 7th row Magician. And yeah, this looks a lot of fun. But anyways, the archive skills, these, I think they're really cool. I really like that. Instead of like, say if a character has life point boost alpha, the other character doesn't. I really wish we had that for other worlds. Just a shuffle, cool skill. Legend draw, obviously probably one of the best skills. Well, the best archive skill in my opinion. Tribute boost, it's okay, and then Servant of Dawn is decent. So yeah, if you're building like one of these, I definitely recommend Legend Draw, or where's the other one? It's one that's like it gives you a pop or something like that. Not this one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Cause it gives you a card that you set on your field, and yeah, it gives you MST. So there's also something new. They also added a Rush Duel ladder. So if you see right here, don't mind the Orcus deck, by the way. And after that, you have the Rush Duel ladder, which I think is really cool. Now, currently, the Rush Duel ladder only goes up to about I think like gold 5. It goes up to gold 5. I'll have to pull it up here. Yeah, it only goes up to gold 5, which I think is very easy if you're just starting out. And so other things I want to talk about before I get into the gameplay portion is that they made it super easy to start off if you're a new player. You can just go right to Rush Duels. Let's say if you just downloaded Duel Links for Rush Duels, you get a free. All you have to do is just get a free copy of the structure deck, and you get Seven's World. You don't even have to play a lick of Speed Duel if you don't want to, which I think is cool. Some other points I do have, some other downsides I do have, is that the gem economy is shared for all formats, for Speed and for Rush. Now, I see why they did this, obviously to make it less confusing, but for a player like me who plays Speed Duel and Rush Duel, and I'm kind of free to play. I do spend money here and there, but for somebody who does that, it's going to be very hard, especially for certain decks. For certain decks, like in the new box, the main box, it's going to be harder for newer players. So, yeah, I really don't like that. And then after that, now we're gonna play out a quick duel, just so I can show off how Seven's World works, or Rush Duel works. I mean, because yeah, Rush Duel. I think this is genuinely like probably one of my favorite new world releases, next to Vrains. Though I had a lot of fun on day one Vrains. So here's the new UI. It looks really good. It looks really good, actually. And here we're dueling Mimi. So I'm still getting used to this, but you can't choose where to summon like you can before. So yeah. Anyways, so I think I bricked actually. So anyways, I'll just normal summon right there, secure. You can summon a unlimited amount of turns, an unlimited amount of times. Sorry if there's any background noise. It's like you say, you can summon like 30 times if you want to. But hopefully we'll be getting some like wombo combo decks. So yeah, there's a skill, boost your monster. These skills are pretty simple to understand in a nutshell, which I really do like. And then after that, the opponent does their turn. Basically, Mimi's running a life point gain deck. That's how annoying it is. I genuinely hate it. Some other things I would like to, not would like to say. I forget what I was gonna say there. And yeah. It's basically this, just you beat down my monster, I beat down yours, which I just don't like, though I could understand why some people like it. And normal, yeah, you basically just want to blow out your entire hand, let's say going first or second. I mean, and another thing I don't like is like going first, you're at a disadvantage, because since there's like no defensive options, what are you gonna do? Like, literally, what are you gonna do? Just normal summon a bunch and then pass? Now, another appeal for Rush Duel that I can understand, obviously, I do like Rush Duel myself. Another appeal is that it's very simple. And if you're one of those Yu-Gi boomers or whatever who are just like, I hate modern Yu-Gi-Oh, or I hate modern dueling speed duels, this is literally like just for you. Ooh, I drew Sub-Zero Magician. Because you can it's not confusing. You're not gonna be facing against like Tier 0 Orgust or something as that sort. You're just gonna be playing against some beatdown. And then after that, here we go. We'll just keep beating over until one of us hits 0, which I do not like. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Seven's World down below. I'm gonna play this entire duel out, by the way. Let me know your entire thoughts on Seven's World down below. Personally, I'm enjoying it. I was streaming it last week when it first dropped. When I get a better computer, I definitely will be streaming this a lot more, because man, is it fun. After that, we'll just do this. Hammer Crush, discard 1, pop the back row. And I'm definitely planning to do like tournaments with these, obviously, because it's tournaments. Doesn't want that. After that, we drew into the Recovery Force. Spellcasters, I feel, have the most potential, honestly. It's a very interesting deck. They have like cards like Recovery Force, they can shuffle back. And yeah, I really hope to see this deck shine, because I'm loving it. Now, some of the way you can lose on these is like you don't have enough cards to draw, which is like another thing. But overall, I feel Seven's World is, I probably said this again, but overall I feel like Seven's World is a fun addition to Duel Links. If you're not having fun with the current format, I feel like giving this a try. You'd definitely have fun playing this. And then here we go, we win on opponent's turn. 700 lethal damage. Lose Mimi. Also, Mimi's 37, by the way. But yeah, that was a fun duel to show off. Hey, cool. I got a skill. This is a... Oh, no. I thought this was an archive skill. I guess not. I'm pretty sure I was wrong about that. Yeah, I think that's gonna end today's video about my thoughts on Seven's World and Duel Links. Let me know your thoughts. Like I just said it again, my bad for repeating. Down below, let me know your criticisms on it. Let me know what you like, don't like about it. And yeah, that's the end of today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. I've been streaming there a lot more. Gonna be streaming back on Monday probably. And yeah, join the Discord. We're gonna start doing Duel Links, Rush Duel tournaments, and obviously Speed Duel for those who still enjoy Speed Duel. I want to make sure to cater to other formats, by the way. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more Duel Links content a lot more frequently. Just been dead for content before Seven's World did drop. So yeah, I do have a planned Lunalight video coming out soon because the deck got a buff. But yeah, anyways guys, my name's xSerena, and I'm out. See ya. Peace.